Well, hello there, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's Tuesday here. I don't know what it is. If you're rewatching this, it might not be Tuesday anymore. We're having something, I don't know if we've ever just shown you or not. I take baked potatoes and I fry them, and they're delicious. It's a upscale replan on a baked potato. We had this big one left from Sunday, and neither one of us has touched it, of course. That don't surprise me in the least. I'm going to turn this on. Here's Mama. Say hi to Mama. Tell them what you up to.
I'm making us a few biscuits.
Because we're having cube steak right here. And it's going to be with white gravy. Fried baked potatoes. Not twice baked potatoes. Slice of tomato, biscuit, and gravy.
And mashed potatoes.
And mashed potatoes. We could even do... You going to do mashed potatoes?
No, we got that. I was going to do
I sort of said we could even do an egg and call it breakfast. Because we're going to have gravy biscuits. All right, let's come right down here. And y'all look at this here potato. It's big. And I'm not about to waste that potato. I'm going to put a little olive oil in this skillet. This electric skillet. Not terrible. Just enough, okay? Now, I've just cut one time right there. And I started to go ahead and do it. I thought, well, they may want to watch me cut up a baked potato. This has just come out of the refrigerator, of course. You can't leave it out. And I'm just slicing it. It's just slicing it. I just cut one time down the middle, so it wouldn't have huge, big old rounds. And you want to cut them a little thick. And if the peel comes off, that's fine. We're going to throw it all in there anyway. And this is just an old cold baked potato that probably would end up in the dog's bucket if you don't use it. You all have those occasionally, I'm sure. Y'all ever have leftover baked potatoes and you think, what on earth? I ain't really in the mood for a cold baked potato. Sometimes they ain't near as fluffy and they ain't near as good. Sometimes they're delicious. But anyway, so you just cut them like this and lay them in there. And you want to kind of be gentle with them. You want to keep them kind of separated. Remember, they're cooked. They're cooked. And in they go. Can y'all see? You're like, no, John, we can't see because your camera people are bad. I admit it. You just want to lay them in there. Separate them out. Just like this. Peel and all now. Don't mess up your peel. If you got peel left over, just throw it in there. It's going to sizzle up a little bit. And it'll be good. Somebody will eat it. And believe it or not, this is one baked potato. No wonder eating a whole baked potato kind of fills you up. When you spread it out like that, it kind of lets you know why, don't it?
A lot.
It's a lot, Mama. That's a lot of a potato right there. Let me grab me a little bit of tongs here. Let's get this tongs over here. Now, of course, I'm going to put our favorite seasoning on it. And that's Southern Secret. But I'm also, it's already got some salt when we rub the sea salt to it. This is just the old seasoning salt. The old seasoning salt. Lowry seasoning salt. Your granny used it. We've used it for about 100 years here. And of course the little Southern Secret is going to go shake, shake, shake. This is going to be that garlic and that onion and that other flavors and a little lemon zest. And right in there it goes. I'm not going to worry so much about the other side yet. So I ain't going to get too involved with the other side just yet. I've got some bacon bits here. Mama ain't crazy about these, but she eats them and stuff and don't seem to complain too much, do you, Mama?
No, not too much.
All right, let's watch Mama make some biscuits. Let's not watch Mama.
No, watch you.
I'm through. I'm through being watched, Mama.
I thought you was fixing the meat.
I can't. I'm going to fix it right here. The meat will only take a few minutes. Meat will not take long. Are we going to do Pioneer package gravy?
Yeah,
Mama likes that Pioneer package, folks.
that'll be fine.
We're going to have white gravy. I can make homemade white gravy, but we got that package and it's awful easy, ain't it, Mama?
Oh, it's quick.
Are these going to be drop biscuits?
Yeah, whatever I can come up with.
Are you not talkative today, Mama? You don't like us no more?
I don't like it.
What about them? Will you talk to them?
Yeah.
She likes you all. Why don't you like me today?
What did you say? What did you go down to the garden for? I know you went to the garden.
Oh, because I knew you went to the garden.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like me spying on me.
No,
I got a drone that flies over and gives me a full report on you all the
I
time.
believe you do.
All right, these I'm going to turn them up to 350 in this pan. You don't want to burn them. You just want to brown them. You just want to get a good brown on them. I do want them to hear them sizzle a little more. What are y'all cooking? That's the important thing. What y'all cooking? Hi, John and Mama from Muskogee, Oklahoma. Muskogee. I've heard of Muskogee. I murdered that, but then I rebounded. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Liz. Hey, Deborah. It's storming somewhere. Can't keep you online. Have a great night. Okay, Brenda. Sorry. It's not here. We have blue skies. None of the hurricane has hit here. It may show up in a day or two. I don't know, but we're really not showing any upcoming events.
No,
I
we're
think.
not getting no rain.
No. It's unusual. We've been getting it every night. Every night we've been getting rain
Yeah.
and storms, and we've kind of gotten accustomed to them. But it's kind of tapered off a little bit. Mama's showing you dropping biscuits.
Oh.
Move your stuff over. Move your buckets, because they can't see. Can y'all see that little woman making biscuits over there? Now look at that little cute biscuit in the middle. You're rolling tonight. You just ain't dropping.
I know, I usually do the scoop, but
You're making tiny ones.
this is like my daddy.
That's the way Papa made his.
Yeah, he was faster than me though.
Why you had to be? You had 10 hungry kids waiting on you.
Yeah,
8 all the time.
and we had company a lot of times for meals too.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
If anybody was there, they ate.
Well, I'm sure. If there's anything like you, there had to be some eating going on.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't leave without it. If you come here and Mama asks if you want to eat, that really ain't a real question. That's just letting you know you're going to be eating here in a minute. Ain't it, Mama?
Yeah.
I'm going to put a little bit more oil. Seems like... You're going to be eating in a minute. Go ahead and get your hands washed, right?
Yeah, get ready. For Sunday dinner, we usually always have somebody. Mommy made banana pudding for neighbors, but we always come and
Well, sure. I would.
ate banana pudding.
If he didn't show up, Mama probably would have been mad. He always comes when I make banana pudding. Where is he at?
Oh, he come every time.
Could he smell it? How do you know she had it?
He just knows on Sundays she had pudding or
Or
something.
does she do it every Sunday?
Just about it sometime.
She used to do pineapple pudding, you said.
Yeah, she made pineapple puddings all the time. Her and Bernice didn't like bananas. So she'd make pineapple pudding.
Wonder what a banana pineapple pudding would taste like.
I don't know, mix them. I ain't never had that, but I know it.
I think that'd be good. Maybe put some maraschino cherries in it. Be like a Sunday pudding.
My Sunday.
Banana split pudding.
Oh.
Alright, I think them cute little biscuits. Put your little buttermilk splatter on them. That'll make them brown and pretty.
Hand me that buttermilk.
Yeah.
I finish it.
I got that drop out because I knew. I knew, Mom.
You knew.
I knew. Have y'all ever fried baked potatoes before? Have you? Hi, John and Mama. Hello, John and Mama from Mountain City, Tennessee. Connie, I do know where Mountain City is. I'm having roasted potatoes, carrots, and so that's one of our favorite meals, Sharon. We love that meal. That's usually my birthday dinner. Let's check these taters. And see, they're getting just about right. They got a good crust on them. They're getting there. Just going to flip, flip, flip. You don't want to hurt them. You want to just flip them. That could be a little darker. I'm going to wait just another second. Patience, John. Let's see if they're all brown about the same. Some of them are a little ahead of it. But I think they can all go another second. Let's leave them be for a minute. Shake and bake pork chops and fresh vegetables. Tracy, that sounds wonderful. I'm having chicken pot pie. Mama, that's one of yours.
Yeah.
Melinda's having that. You could go eat with Melinda. We love to make fried baked potatoes the next morning for breakfast. We do that too, Vicki. Sometimes we shred them, and sometimes we cube them for breakfast. This is a little different. We need flour
For your
cornstarch, and whatever seasonings you want to put in there. Salt and pepper will be fine.
Yeah.
And you'll need to make your famous gravy. You just want to check them again, see where we are. Come right on over here. Let's see. Some of them are brown a bit more than others. Let's flip them. Like that one's ready. I like them for breakfast too, the next day. For some reason, we didn't even think about that for these. Maybe we wasn't having that kind of breakfast. I don't even remember what we had for breakfast Monday. Do you remember, Mom?
I don't know. Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs and toast, probably, because that's our usual go-to. We love a good scrambled egg and toast breakfast. We ain't hard to please. Sometimes I tell Mama I want an omelet, but I don't really get an omelet. But that's what I want. I just want eggs and cheese. Maybe an onion, but that's a rarity. I really don't want onion for breakfast a lot of time. Mama always knows just how I like it. And it's funny to me, I'll be laying in bed and I'll think, I like to have something for breakfast. You know, maybe an omelet, maybe something else. Maybe I want fried eggs and bacon or fried eggs and I won't say a word to Mom because I really ain't that picky. I'm just glad to have a bite to eat and it don't matter. And lo and behold, she'll come in there with that exact thing I thought, that would be good today. And I said, how'd you know? She said, I just thought it sounded good to me. I knew you hadn't had it in a while. It's just weird how we work sometimes on that level. Now here's the part that separates it from just a fried baked potato. I'm going to put a little bit of this bacon on here. If I had bacon from this morning or sometime, I would just use it. But now I have no problem with this real bacon bits. It's not that bright. It's just real bacon crumbles. That's all I find it to be. And when it cooks, I find it to be very tasty. Mama, I think she don't like the bright red ones that crunch that's on salad bars and pizza places. You all know the exact ones I'm talking about. And she just put them all in one big heat and said, I don't like them. Because when I fix something with these, she says, yeah, it's okay. But then if we have a son, I say, you want bacon bit? No, I don't want that. Is that a true statement, Mama?
Yeah, I ain't well got none of them.
Ain't what about what?
None of them bacon.
But these are okay. You have to admit. Don't you?
Yeah.
You don't technically have to, but you do eat them occasionally. You'll eat them tonight. I'll put it that way. It ain't like an onion. It ain't going to hurt her. All right, now I'm going to put a little bit of cheddar. Now, Mama will probably use sour cream. I might even use a little sour cream on these because they're awful good. While that bottom side's crunchy and it's cooking all the way through, this cheese here is going to melt good. It's going to be really good. And these are kind of on the nature when you go somewhere and you order tater skins. It kind of reminds me of them.
Ooh, I bumped your camera.
Of course you did. You like to keep them on their toes. Did y'all wake up when she did that? Now this is just gonna, I've turned it down just a notch because I don't want them to get too hot. And that there's enough heat there that it is going to, and I'll put the lid on it and that'll keep that cheese melted pretty. And that's all you gotta do, folks. Easy peasy. Ever so easy. Now, let's get these steaks out. They've already been tenderized. They already look beautiful. Look at that. Now, sometimes I do these at home myself, but these were on sale. So, we went with the sale cubes, didn't we, Mama?
Yeah.
You want just salt and pepper?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it to it, folks.
Here's your plate.
You put the fine course. You do these, and I'm also gonna get them ready.
No, you can fix the steak. I'm on vacation.
Are you on vacation?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know it. I know you've been keeping the roads hot, but I didn't know you was on another vacation.
Oh, okay.
Is this because you had a birthday the other day and got
Yeah, I think when you have birthdays, you get vacation time.
for the whole week?
Well, for a month if you can.
A month if you can. Woo! She getting spoilt, folks. She getting spoilt. If you'll hand here, I got it in my. I'm just gonna put now, folks. This is not a lot. You ain't trying to drown them. You're just gonna put enough buttermilk to hold. Look how thick that is. You're just gonna put enough buttermilk on there to hold a little bit of dredge. That's all you want, enough to hold a dredge.
There's a brush.
I'd have that brush splattered all over me and you both. And you're just gonna, just enough to hold that dredge, just to get it wet, really. I'm gonna let you dredge them.
Oh.
Can't you? Ain't you? Would you? Or you gonna make your gravy?
I was gonna make gravy.
Well, you go make your gravy. Biscuits will be done, and these are coming right along. See, they're already melting.
That's just got flour and cornstarch.
Okay, that's all we need. I'll put a little salt and pepper in it. Have you, you would put these potatoes on one of these cutting boards, be fine?
There's a plate there, a blue plate.
Oh, is that for the meat?
That's for the taters.
Oh, Mama's thinking ahead of time. She's got the potatoes already done. Thank you, Mama. I've got a bigger spatula here. So look how beautiful these taters are. Now, folks, those right there will make you lick your lips. Make you lick your lips. Well, I just got olive oil everywhere. I'm a good one. Don't tell Mama. She'll be disappointed.
What?
Nothing, Mama. Everything good here. What did you think happened? Huh? What did you think happened?
What did I think of?
What are you reading?
I was reading this package. I got too big of a package.
There's some small packages, Mama. Now look at here, folks. I'm gonna bring them over there for you to eyeball them. Once you get a good close-up of these twice. Now this could be eaten by itself and call it a meal. Look at that. Those are delicious. Absolutely delicious. Now let's see if I can clean this mess up before she comes back again. She is so quick. She catches everything I do. Even when I try to sneak. Look at this mess. Look at that. I'm just gonna wipe this oil off, Mama. It's fine.
It's fine. What have you done?
No, of course, nothing. I'm gonna lay your lid right there, Mama. All right, folks, let's do some meat right quick. We're gonna use the same pan. I'm gonna put this perfectly fine oil all over here. Now, let's get our dredge over here, the salt and pepper. Can y'all come right down here for a minute? We're gonna work a minute. Salt, pepper. This is just table black pepper. You want plenty in it so you can stir it about. Like that right there. Now then we're going to take this beautiful steak here. This works. I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap it right on top of that other now. See there? I'm going to lay it once, let it twice. Try to cover it. Turn you right back up. And here it goes. All right. Let's do that same process again here. Cover it good, mash it down a little, turn it over. Hear how it sizzles when it goes in? Your pan's ready. That's what you're looking for. Turn this one over here. And then stir your flour a little bit. Laying right on there. Can y'all see anything I'm doing? Ooh, I'd rather show you a picture of it. It's just I have to use 1,000 words to describe it. Right back in here. Press her down good, folks. Turn this one over. Get it on there. That cornstarch is going to hold that flour on there, hold that goodie on there. And that's what you want. If you have a bare spot, just dust it with some of your flour. Did you see how slick she got out of doing that?
I've had practice.
She's had practice, she had to see. I believe she has too, folks. I believe she's had practice at that right there. Now this is garbage, but we're going to keep our fork in our little churner.
Yeah.
I gotta wash my hands anyway. Am I out on that side for a minute?
Yeah.
Alright. let's wash our hands
Get my flour mixed.
real good. Wash them hands. Now, Mama, you gonna tell me about this gravy?
All I did, I used milk instead of water. 2 cups of milk and a packet of gravy.
We use milk instead of water. Makes it rich like homemade gravy. I'm going to clean up a little bit. I'm getting this flour put away. Well, I'm going to set it right there for now, Mama. We'll wipe it off good. I'm going to clean this counter. I'm going to use this for the meat. Ooh, flour. When you use flour, you know it. Because there's a trail. You got trails everywhere. Can y'all see that mess? I'm going to get us a good ripe tomato. Wash him up. It's not unusual for me and Mama to be in the same spot at the same time. We do it all the time. I say, we're going to build another room so we can both be where we need to be.
I don't think we need one more.
No, we don't need any more room. Let's peel this, or cut this tomato. If I ain't going to peel it, I'm just going to cut it. We like a good slice of tomato. Do you want cucumber or anything with this meal tonight?
No, I don't believe I do.
Mama don't like this one little black spot on the bottom of that tomato. She never does let me leave it. Now if I'm making a sandwich or something, I usually eat it. I just don't think there's anything to it. She's looking at me with that look she looks at me sometimes. Like, it's the kind of look that says, I've tried to raise you good.
I have.
Look at her. She's giving me the look. Do y'all have that look you give your children? Hello from Ohio. Hey, Ellen. Just gonna slice this tomato up, peeling and all. Look how pretty it is. We won't have this luxury in just a little while. When August gets here, you start losing your tomatoes. The skins get tougher. The weather's hotter. You're about to the end of your crop, seems like. When August hits. Now, see, this has got a few little skimmishes on it here. I'm going to take them off because I'm fixing to eat that anyway. With or without it being pretty. Take that right off. When I get down to this part, I hate digging that part right there out. I just come right up the side of it and put me a cut. Put me another one right here because you're kind of getting the core at the same time when you do this. And then I have them little niblets that I can eat. There's a little black speck on that one. I'd get in trouble if I left that on there. I'm hoping we get to can a few tomatoes. At least a quart or two, just so I feel like we're a quart or two to the good this year. You know, if you keep eating them and y'all ever replace them, you feel like, uh-oh, we missed the mark on that. But there is some good tomato. And then I'm just going to leave that there like that right there. Now these little cube steaks are so thin and they've been cubed and the heat goes right through them. It don't take them long to be done. In fact, if you do them about 3 on each side, you've probably got supper done. It takes these a lot less time than it did them taters. And there they shall cook. There they shall cook. I'm about to lose inside the rack. Sorry. Mama, I think Mama done that a while ago when she knocked in her
I
rack.
didn't knock them that hard.
Against cricket. Alright. John has already said they are not doing a cookbook. It's only in the talking stage. He's trying to talk Mom into it. Barbara, we're a little past that now. Mama's all for it. We are working on it. But it takes a while. It takes longer than I even thought. I've worked on it with other people like at church and stuff. But even back then, me and Mama was talking, it would take us 3-4 months to pull it together. When it's just me and Mama, and I'm not telling you if we're working on it every day or we have, but you've got to pull your recipes together, get your ideas together, see what you want to do. And that's what we're doing. Because, if we just go in there and grab 100 recipes or 120 recipes, sling them out, there ain't no meaning. These recipes, we want them to be from Mama's side of the family, from Dad's side of the family. We want Mama's recipes in there, my side of the family. And we want them to be our favorites. We want it to be good. And it takes a minute. It's not going to happen this year. That's how close we are. But hopefully we'll be ready for next year. That's our whole goal. All right, who else is saying? The secret to cooking cube steak is never turn them over until they are done on one side. I agree, Jerry. I don't like to turn them but one time. We need green onions and cucumbers. Now, with biscuits and gravy and this cube steak and these delicious taters, they would be good with the taters. But we've got a few green tomatoes here. We've got some cucumbers. We got the farmer's market. But we're going to skip it tonight. Evening, Nancy. Cucumbers. Oh, yeah, that is good. Rhonda Swinson is watching. Love cube steak. Elizabeth, we do too. It's a good go-to for us. We like to... it's high. So, if we catch it on sale, we'll buy it. Or I'll have to cube my own. Mama chocolate set out of her range. Alright, Mama, look at us. Tell us what you're doing. Can you see a little woman in there with a pan of biscuits?
I feel a woman's
Look how pretty them biscuits turned out. Look what that little bit of buttermilk on top done for them. That's just a little stick of butter rolling right over top of them. Now I poke a hole in them and I'll let a little butter get down in them if Mama ain't watching.
There she goes.
All right, steaks are done, Mom. Are you ready for them? This is a super simple supper. It's not hard to pull together. It don't take long. Now, we're not going to eat all this steak tonight. I guarantee it. We'll eat one apiece. Probably not even that. And it'll eat good for breakfast. You can heat the cube steak up. And it'll eat good for tomorrow night's our short supper. Tomorrow night's Wednesday. It might even be a sandwich tomorrow, which would be awfully good. You like sandwich? You know how I like cube steak sandwiches? I love it with mustard. You taking that at some point? I was going to set it right over here. It's unplugged. It's ready to fly. I was going to set it right over here, but you're going to take it that direction. That's that potato. Do y'all ever serve vegetables off your cutting board? I love to do it that way. I call it a charcuterie board. I don't think it really is. I think I lose something in the translation.
Got you on.
I put butter on my biscuits, and notice you don't. We just did, honey. Susan, we just took a stick of butter and just rubbed all over the top of it. And we'll put some butter on the inside if we get a chance. We've not been eating bread as much, but here lately seems like we've had a few bread moments. But we don't feel like we have to have it every single meal now. But occasionally we do, don't we, Mama?
Yeah.
Tonight's just called for it. Absolutely called for it. I don't know where y'all supposed to see it. Seems like every night somebody's or something's in y'all seat. I think this is kind of how you can see it. Gets us through the prayer anyway, don't it? That right there would. All right, Mama, you ready?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get to butterflying on us, are you?
Butterfly.
You know how you like to float around the room for another 10 minutes when supper's on the table, and I say things to you like, if you'll hurry, we can eat this cold.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll say, Mama, if you'll eat right now, you'll get to eat all that hot food cold.
Yeah. Let's eat it cold.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meal. We thank you for these precious hands that pulled it together, dear Lord. And thank you for providing it, dear Lord. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the sunshine. And dear Lord, we just thank you so much for everything. And dear Lord, just pray for each and every person gathered here. Be with every prayer request ever spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. Lord, be with our nation. Be with our world, dear Lord. Watch over us in all that we do and say. In your name we pray. Amen. All right, Mama. Here's the salt and pepper. I'm going to start out with the meat. You want...
half a piece.
I started to say, I knew.
Some big pieces.
Yeah, I knew that wasn't going. They wasn't be that much protein going to hit your belly. Was there?
No.
But this will make 8 beautiful pieces. Oops, the bottom come off. What happened to that cornstarch?
I put it in there.
I'll eat your half. I may have to go back for another half, but maybe not. I'm trying not to do them double takes. All right, I'm going to use my fork for potatoes because it's perfectly clean. I ain't tasted of nothing. Did you want sour cream?
Oh, I better get it on hot in the powder.
Yeah, you probably will, Mama. That's what you normally like to eat. This meal's awful good with mashed potatoes and a vegetable. You can do all that if you so choose. But tonight, we're just going to do something a little different with these here. Twice, well, not twice baked, but baked potatoes fried and put a little goodie on them. Makes a real good little supper. You can't beat it with a stick. All right? Okay, let's grab our biscuit and a biscuit. I'm telling you, I could just eat the biscuit and the gravy and the beef, the cube steak, because that sounds powerful good.
Don't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Not more than that.
No, ma'am. And a big old slice of red tomato. Now, folks, that's as good as you'd ever get downtown right there. That's good eats. That's good eats. I need a little salt for my tomato. And I'm going to have to have some pepper for my packaged gravy. I can eat this Pioneer gravy. It's just a, what they call it, a white gravy mix, Mama.
Yeah.
but I like Mama's better. Let's bring it down here so I can read you. I'm gonna have to get another tripod. This is just 4 years old. All right, Mama, what are you gonna try first?
I'm gonna eat a piece of meat first.
Well, I am too. That looks awfully good. It ain't that tough. It just, there's one little piece in there. Let's try this, folks. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
It tastes just like I remember when I was a kid. How did you make this gravy when I was a kid? Did you have packages then too?
No. Never did have package.
Well, it wasn't your regular gravy we would have on these.
I just didn't brown it like breakfast gravy. Make it like this.
Oh, you just made it light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put a piece on the biscuit because that right there says downtown to me. Mmm. That biscuit's delicious, Mama.
Well, thank you.
That is good. We could have stopped right there and had a wonderful supper. I'm gonna pull Mama's trick. I'm gonna put me a little sour cream on the side tonight. Now let's try these potatoes. Yeah, I'm gonna use my hand. I don't care. Y'all can report me to the manners police.
Is it etiquette?
Etiquette. It's probably not etiquette, but tonight. Mmm. Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like a big old plate of tater skins. I think they taste a little better, don't they?
Yeah, it's good. Better than Western Epic potato.
If we hadn't already had that one, we probably would have went with mashed potatoes. But that potato was too good. It was homegrown.
Oh.
Now that whole plate of potatoes was one potato
I got 'em at the farm.
that we got at the farmer's market. Here's that potato skins. I told you don't throw them out. See how crispy? You wouldn't believe how much flavor is in a little bit of skin. But it's there. This could be Mama's tomato or it could be a farmer's. Do you know the difference?
Mm-mm.
It's delicious wherever it comes from. One thing about our farmer's market, we know everybody. So these tomatoes either come from our garden a mile that way or 2 miles that way. We know where they grew. Mmm. Folks, we've got carried away with eating and I've not read a thing.
Well, it's a moving.
It says that gravy is good on everything. I like the. It is, Dorothy. I agree. We had cube fried steak and milk gravy. Oh yeah. Is that what you had tonight too, Teresa? Hey, Miss Kathy, leftovers. Just watch. BP Harris. I don't know what that is. I have a hard time hearing you anymore. Amy, we've got a good microphone. It's not just the one on the phone. It's a nice. Some people said they have no trouble. Some people are saying they have trouble. Check your volume, and then sometimes if you go out and come back in, you get a clearer signal. But I'm sorry. When you peel your potatoes, save the potato skins for whatever season you. Oh yeah, Gwen, I love fried potato skins or baked. We try to use a peeler, Tupperware peeler, and it don't waste much. But if I know I'm going to do something with them, I'll leave a little potato on them.
Everything's really good.
Mm-hmm. Good supper. That biscuit is wonderful, Mama.
Just 'cause you ain't had no homemade since the other day.
That's, no, I've gone longer. We used to have biscuits 3 times a week. Cornbread 3 or 4 times a week.
We had bread every night.
Every night. I dread seeing tomato season pass.
The way time's flying, it'll be.
I know, it's just too much, too quick. Well, I know what we're having for breakfast. There's gravy and there's meat and biscuits. We're having an egg. That's all we need. We got a party. If you have any potatoes left, those will eat for breakfast too.
Mm-hmm.
I love making 2 or 3 meals at one time, don't y'all? Are we lazy?
They done got Halloween stuff all out and everything. I said, way too early, but the way time's flying, they'll be putting Thanksgiving stuff out.
Well, I guess people are starting to decorate for those seasons too, and they need stuff to decorate with, so. If we don't buy it, they won't put it out, so there must be a reason.
Yeah, people's buying it. I'm not buying it. Probably won't buy none this year.
We've not bought really Halloween stuff in a long time. Last year we didn't have any trick-or-treaters, not one. Me and Mama, we
And I got
close.
to eat the candy.
Yeah, but now let me just tell you. We used to have 3, 4. Then we got up to was really booming. We had 8 to 10. And then it's gone down every year. But I'll tell you one thing that's never changed is the amount of candy Mama buys. There's a bowl full every year. Even
Gotta
last year.
have it just in
I
case.
said, Mama, you could buy 1 Snicker bar and probably make our quota for this year. She bought all that big bowl. And then she says they're just fun size.
Yeah. They ain't a bite in them no more. Used to this, like this. You
I don't
know.
know who come up with them fun size, but
But they ain't a bite in them no more.
I feel like I need to tell them. It's too late for this year, I realize it. But for next year, you need to look up the word fun. That little square of candy, that's not fun. That, I would refer to that as a disappointment size. It needs to be 3 times that big to even be a little fun.
And be a bite.
Yeah. When I was a kid, fun size was that big, and some of y'all remember it. It was 2 good bites. Fun size. Y'all have taken it down to disappointment size. It's about the size of a teardrop. Coincidence? I don't think so. I mean, literally, it's just a little square now. Look up fun. See if you can make them a little bigger for next year. True story. True story. Mama, I'm going to eat my taters and I'll be done here. You got anything you want to add tonight?
No. No, I've got 2 birthday cards I got yesterday right there.
You going to show them?
You can right there. You can reach them. This is a real pretty card, and this is from California guys.
The California guys.
Ain't that pretty?
It's beautiful. It looks like it could come from California.
Yeah. Ain't that this
It's beautiful.
from them? And then this card says
Let the birthday begin.
this is from Steve.
That's Steve Duncan.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that night Steve Duncan?
Sent me a gift, and I sure
He
appreciate it.
sent cash. Steve, you shouldn't have done that.
No, you shouldn't.
Y'all remember that night I was on here and I was talking about popcorn and Steve Duncan took that away from me and I'm not going to read a drop cents. Well, Steve, I'm going to count this as a peace offering.
A peace offering.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes, thank you so much.
Mama opened that and she said, what on earth was he thinking? Why did he, I said, he just likes you, Mama. He's just a good fellow. And Steve instant messaged me last night, Mama.
I did.
And I really didn't take offense to it because I don't really believe he was meaning to be offensive to me. But he said, you tell Mama, that is for her to do exactly what she wants to.
Wow.
And enjoy.
Enjoy. Well, good.
And have a wonderful time.
I'll do that.
And I said, I'll tell her, Steve. And thank you for loving my mom.
Thank you so
So
much.
Steve only had you in his mind. So in other words, what he is saying is don't waste that on John, Mom.
That's right. I agree with that.
Is that right, Steve? Steve sent me a birthday too, and he's a very, very good friend. And we've met him through here. We've met so many of y'all through here, but he is a real good guy. And me and him, we, every once in a while back and forth, but on the surface, but on the deep, he's a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, anything else?
No, I'm about full. You put too much on my plate.
You gotta eat it before you can get up from the table.
I'm working on it.
She used to tell me that.
Clean that plate.
Now, really, she never was too ill, and you at least tried it. She's good. She never did make rules.
And don't waste it for anything.
Don't waste. Folks, we thank you so much. This is a little hodgepodge supper with the potatoes. It was a little different for us. Usually we did mashed, but I kind of like the potatoes tonight. It was good. And the mashed potatoes would have been much more filling and a lot more heavy. This tonight was just right.
Yeah.
And we got plenty of potatoes for breakfast. We got biscuits. We've got plenty of steak for breakfast, lunch, maybe even supper sandwich too. And we got some gravy. I think we got breakfast covered. Throw an egg in there. Come and get it. Let's
I'll be well laying awake tonight thinking about getting up and eating it.
I know. I'm just thinking when I looked over at all that, boy, I can't wait to get a fresh pot of coffee in the morning and have all that. Let's have a good evening, folks. Let's set our minds to it. Sometimes you let life get to you and it's hard to push through. Let's just make it a priority that we're going to have a good day. Today's a good day to have a good day. Try to enjoy it. Try to get out. Try to push through some of those, feelings we get sometimes. Sometimes it's easier than others. Sometimes we succeed. Sometimes we don't. But have a good day.
You're blessed every morning that you're able to wake up and get up.
Amen.
That's a blessing.
And know you're
it's
a
a
very
wonderful day.
special and important person. If nobody else has told you that today, me and Mama want to tell you, you matter. You are important. I don't care who you are. If you got breath to breathe, God says you're here for a reason, and you're a very important person. Don't ever forget it.
That's right.
We love y'all. We will see y'all, Lord willing, tomorrow. And who knows, we might cook something else.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you.